Well, joining us live now from Knysna in the Western Cape, Nomusa Pongula is there. Nomusa, I guess people will be very envious of where you are today. It's one of my favorite parts of the country. Tell us a little bit about the problems that people are facing in Knysna.
Thank you so much, Peter. Of course, we are at the heart of the garden route, which is Knysna, and today we are at the Knysna waterfront. But Peter, I am going to speak to two people today. One is the resident of Knysna, which is Aaron Pretorius, who's just going to tell us about the life in Knysna, knowing very well, Peter, that tourism is what keeps them going, especially in terms of businesses here in Knysna. Mr. Pretorius, can you kindly share with us what it's like to stay in a hub or the heart of the garden route?
Thank you very much for having me here. It's a very, very lovely place to come and live. It's a even more beautiful place to come and visit. It really is in the center of everything. When you come and you stay here, there's so much beautiful things to see in nature. You've got whale watching. Even you can see behind us, we've got these yachts. If you like to get out on the sea, this is the place to be. There's a lot of wildlife. It's really an amazing place to come and visit. And it's also just as nice to live. But remember, you're going to move from a hustle and bustle to a very relaxed atmosphere. So you can't expect all the things you'll find in a big city in a smaller city. But we have all the things that are necessary to live. We have the best dentists. We've got good doctors. We've got a great hospital. We've got shopping centers. We've got all the things that a small town has. But it's a wonderful place to stay in as well.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pretorius. Well, there you have it, Peter. You know, as Mr. Pretorius said, that they have everything that they need that could keep them going in a small town. But as well, I have Crespo Zulu, who is a business person who's going to share with us what it's like to conduct or to have a business in such a place like Knysna. Mr. Zulu, can you kindly share with us what is it like to own a business here? Do you get many customers? Do you struggle maybe?
At first, I will just greet everyone, the visitors. We're glad for you. And Knysna is a good place in business, tourism. We're having a lot of visitors all over the world. I'm one of those which we started learning from other people, like Zimbabwean people doing art. We work for them. For now, we improve ourselves in South Africa. We take the hands for Zimbabweans. We do our own now in South Africa. We're one of those which we see, we're eating with our hands as everyone. We're having a lot of beautiful things, painters, we do wood, we're having also yellow wood. We've got a lot of things which each and everyone who is having a nice time or good time to come and see what we do in Knysna. We're glad for everyone, we're glad for the visitors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zulu. Well, Peter, as Mr. Zulu have said, as much as he has a business here, he also shared with us earlier on that sometimes it becomes a challenge when tourists pass by because others just want to walk through the waterfront and then they will have to ask the tour guides to stop the tourists so that they can see the beautiful art that they create and let them or allow them to buy from them. Back to you, Peter.
One last question for you, Nomusa. Obviously, it is hugely tourist-based, the economy there in Knysna. In the outlying areas, are there issues with local residents there with regards to things like education? You mentioned, one of your guests mentioned a nice hospital in the area, but are there access there for people who are not in the private sector?
Well, Peter, one of the major problems that Knysna faced, one of the areas here, which is Demsebos, they had an issue of water shortage. But then the municipality is addressing the issue through building the new reservoir, which costed them around about 5.3 million. But regardless of that, Peter, some of the residents feel that the municipality sometimes neglect their request because some had requested that they get RDP houses because they think that it is more important. But we understand that municipalities have a priority list, of which for Knysna local municipality, infrastructure development is on top of their priority list. Back to you, Peter.
We'll leave it, Namusa. You are a lucky girl. It looks like a beautiful day there in Knysna. For our SA Decides team in the Western Cape, tracking things there, tourism. So some good news stories